Hello, everyone, and welcome to CCBC Essex, where this evening we have a NCAA Region 20 matchup between the CCBC Essex Lady Knights and the Anne Arundel County Community College Riverhawks. I'm Byron Reed, providing all the commentary action here tonight. This is going to be a fantastic game. It is actually CCBC's kickoff game for their season. This is the first game of the season for the Knights, whereas the Riverhawks have already played one game and they defeated Potomac State 20-1 in that first contest. We're going to get down to the field and get the starting lineups here soon, as well as the national anthem, but stay tuned because we have CCBC Essex Women's Lacrosse coming at you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to introduce you to today's starters. Beginning with our visitors, Arundel. At check, number 1, Hayden Schreiber. At check, number 3, Jacqueline Hackler. Midfield, number 6, Mackenzie Schwartz. On defense, number 7, Hayden Coronella O'Toole. Midfield, number 8, Alyssa Coronella O'Toole. At midfield, number 9, Madeline Session. Midfield, number 10, Emily Kane. Midfield, number 13, Angelina Horan. Defense, number 17, Tara Steer. Midfield, number 18, Sophia Michael. Midfield, number 19, Maria Scott. And starting in goal, for the Riverhawks, number 23, Deanna Valerian. The Riverhawks are led by head coach Ken Griffith. And now the starting lineup for your CCBC Essex Knights. At defense, number 1, Laura Kabuzi. Defense, number 4, Deja Camia. Defense, number 7, Lexi Franklin. Midfield, number 8, Tiana Haskett. Midfield, number 11, Hunter Gianrosso. At attack, number 12, Alexis Corbett Benico. A midfielder, number 14, Sabrina Levis. Midfield, number 16, Madison D'Amico. At attack, number 20, Mackenzie Lane. At attack, number 22, Erin Moran. On defense, number 23, Marissa Hernandez. And starting to goal for your Knights, number 19, Taylor Sandball. Your Knights are led by head coach Amy Schroeder. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats. We honor America, and then we will be on to the filming of this dog from the banner.
Player introductions are over, the national anthem has been played, and it is almost time to get underway here at CCBC Essex. As I said earlier, we have a great contest for you all tonight. The Knights welcome the Riverhawks of Anne Arundel County to town. It's the first game for the Knights of their season. This is Anne Arundel's second game of the young season as well. Teams are getting their last-minute instructions from their coaches, words of wisdom, and things of that sort before the game gets underway. CCBC Essex will be in their white home jerseys. Meanwhile, Anne Arundel County will be in the blue away jerseys. Everyone's getting all set up. Referees are coming out onto the field. The Essex players are taking their respective positions on each side of the field. And Arundel's players are doing the same.
On the ground for Anne Arundel, number 9, Madeline Fredney. And for Essex, number 16, Madison D'Amico.
D'Amico and Cesani will be taking the face-off for this one. And here we go. Ball rolls around, and it's been picked up by Anne Arundel County. Moving it around here. Trying to work it around the back side of the goal. Be impatient here, trying to get something set up. Fake inside. Ball rolls away here. And the Knights have possession of it. Ball's loose again, rolls behind the net. Picked back up by Essex. But turned right back over to Anne Arundel County. Works inside. Ball was loose and picked back up. Working it around the outer rim there. There's a whistle and a stoppage in play. Play is going to resume here. Anne Arundel in possession. Working around the right side. Going inside, trying to make something happen. Spinning back out to reset things. Ball came out there, and Anne Arundel back in possession. Goalie came out to try and stop potential shot, but there's a stoppage in play there. We have 28:04 on the clock. And it's really still no score to be had as both teams are filling each other out. And play is getting ready to resume here shortly. Going in. Nothing doing there, though. As we are trying to get some sort of confirmation about what just transpired down the field. There was actually a goal scored on that play, so Anne Arundel struck first. And they have taken the early 1-goal lead here. That came pretty quickly. We're only 2 minutes into the game, 3 minutes in now, and we've already got our first goal. We'll get confirmation for you there as to who scored it here in a minute. But The Riverhawks have the 1-0 lead here early on in this one. Face-off as play resumes here again. That goal was scored by Sophia Michael. That's her 4th goal of the season. As I said earlier in their last game, Arundel put up 20 goals on Potomac State of West Virginia. So they seem to be capable of scoring in bunches. And that's always a problem. You never want to be behind early. But it's a manageable 1-goal lead for Essex, so I have confidence they will get it back here in time. As Arundel works it around the back side of the net. Trying to find something here. Shots on! And that one also looks to have found the back of the net as well. Again, trying to get confirmation here. Yes, that one did indeed find the back of the net. So, in a matter of seconds, Anne Arundel gets their 2nd goal of the game. And it's 2-0 Riverhawks. We'll get confirmation for you on who scored the goal in just a minute with 27:08 to go in the first half. It's 2-0 Riverhawks, and that was Caitlin Shriver who scored that one. That's her 3rd goal of the season. So we have Michael with her 4th goal and Shriver with her 2nd goal of the season. An early 2-0 advantage for the Riverhawks. And the face-off getting ready to commence. And play has resumed with the face-off going to Anne Arundel County once again. Anne Arundel moving quickly here on the attack. Shots on, and there's another one that finds the back of the net. Very, very quickly here. $3-0 here as Anne Arundel County has come out and made this game theirs early. That goal was scored by Emily Kane, assisted by Alyssa Barnella O'Toole. That's O'Toole's 3rd assist on the season. And Kane is just a freshman, making her impact felt, getting one of the early 3 goals here in the contest. As we have 26:58 to go here in the game. For those of you watching at home, the time may be a little delayed, but the score is 3-0 Anne Arundel County. As we are getting ready for the face-off once again. Face-off ball is going to go to the Knights this time. Let's see if they can get some offense going and respond here quickly, and they're moving here on the transition. Ball came out. Picked up by Anne Arundel County. She's swarmed by defenders. And we have a stoppage in play. And play is resumed here with Anne Arundel County in possession of the ball. Working it up midfield. Working it towards the middle now. Working inside. Going around the back here now. Lost, but it's picked up. All the way in the back by the goal post there. Long pass. Pass back outside. Working around the outer circle. Slowly taking their time. Making sure they get something good here. Ball's back out here to the middle, working it inside. Nothing doing. Ball's on the ground, picked up. And there's going to be a stoppage in play. There's 25:47 left to go. Again, for those of you at home, the time will be a little bit of a delay, but 3-0 here, and Arundel County has the early lead. Wait on the whistle. There's the whistle, and shot on. It's gonna miss high. And then Arundel County will retain possession. Shots on. And there is another one. There's another goal there for Arundel County. Once again, we'll get confirmation for you here quickly as to who scored the goal. But it's now 4-0 here, Riverhawks. They've jumped out to an early lead. They've taken control, and they are keeping pace with their last game, in which they put up 20. Scoring quick, scoring early, scoring in bunches. 25:31 left to go in this one. As the face-off is getting ready to happen once again here. Referees making sure both players are set. And the hand is up. Whistle's blown. Play resumes. Essex taking possession of it now. Trying to get something to happen. Get a goal. Goal was scored by Emily Kane. That's her second of the contest. Time of the goal, 4 minutes, 29 seconds. Now Essex is in possession of it in Arundel County territory here. Passing it around the outer ring, trying to work their way inside. Going to take a minute to get something set up here. Ball being worked around the left side. Now coming back middle. Spin move. Goes around to the right side, going around the back of the goalpost now. Ball's loose, picked up. Inside. Back out behind, lost possession of it. And Arundel's going to pick it up. And they're going to go back down the field as they now have the transition. And the whistle blows there. But play has resumed fairly quickly after the whistle, as now Arundel is in possession of it once again in Essex territory. Working it down and around. On the far left side of the goalpost here. Back to center. Waiting to find her chance. She gets inside. Going to spin her around. Lost possession of it. Gets it right back. The rush inside. Something's going to happen here quickly. And we've got a whistle blown. As we're going to get a timeout here, looks like. As the fifth goal was just scored. It's now 5-0 Riverhawks. We'll get confirmation on the goal here quickly. That's Emily Kane's third goal of the game. She has a hat trick already in the first half. Riverhawks now lead 5-0 as we have a timeout here on the field. 23:19 to go in the first half. And again, it's just the first half, folks. And Arundel County has a 5-0 goal lead. They've came out firing on all cylinders here and really picked up where they left off last game against Potomac State. So if you are the Anne Arundel County Riverhawks, you're going to want to keep doing exactly this. Keep the pressure on, because the moment you let off the gas, that's when bad things happen. If you're Essex, you got to try to figure out a way to stop the offense and slow it down, whether it's getting more aggressive on defense. But I think that's where it starts, in my opinion, is on the defensive side of the ball. Got to find a way to get your defenders to pressure the Riverhawk defenders, Riverhawk offensive players rather, and force some turnovers and get the ball going your way. That will create those transition opportunities that you need to get some easy goals and start to claw your way back into this game. When play is getting ready to resume here, as both teams are coming back from their respective benches after the timeout, and the face-off will commence here in a matter of seconds. D'Amico will take the face-off for Essex. Again, Essex in the home white jerseys, and Arundel County in the blue jerseys. Essex going right to left, meanwhile, and Arundel County going left to right. Play resumes here after one of the players fell down, but picked herself back up. She is okay. And the ball's loose coming over here to our side of the field, and it's going to be Essex ball. But it's coming back, and Arundel County here on the break. That was Marissa Hernandez who inbounded the ball from Essex, but we've got Anne Arundel County back in possession of the ball here in a favorable position as they're once again in Essex side of the field in their attacking zone, looking to go up 6. Waiting on the whistle. Players are around in a circle. And play resumes here. Shots on goal, and it finds the back of the net once again. Found that lower left corner. And then Arundel County goes up 6-0 with 22:36 to go in the first half of play. Waiting to get confirmation on the goal. But it's now 6-0 Riverhawks. And here we go. Face-off goes to Essex. Essex down possession of it on the break. Goal by Angelina Horan from the Riverhawks. But now Essex in possession of it here in the Riverhawks attacking zone. So now they're looking to finally get on the board. That ball's going to go out of bounds. Riverhawks back in possession of it now. But it's right back with Essex. Working it down. And we finally, let's see if we can get confirmation on what just happened down there. And Essex is on the board. There's your goal, folks. They're down 5 now as they just got their first goal of the game. It's 6-1 Riverhawks, but the Knights are on the board, and that's Mackenzie Lane getting the first goal of the game for the Knights. First shot of the game, first goal of the game. That's exactly how you draw it up. Mackenzie Lane is one of the many freshmen on this Knights team that has 10 freshmen. Now the Riverhawks back in possession of it, trying to answer back with 21:45 to go in the first half of play. It's 6-1 and Arundel Riverhawks in the lead. And Arundel again working it around the right side. Back behind the goalpost as they work it back left. Spin move, forces her way inside. And there's another goal, looks like. As it looks like it found the bottom right corner of the net. And it kind of looks to have answered. Again, waiting on confirmation. They indeed answer right back with a goal of their own. Again, very quick response there, giving up the goal but going right back down the field and getting it right back pretty much. That's very impressive, very quick work there from Anne Arundel County to respond with a goal of their own. And it's back to a 6-goal lead, 7-1. Riverhawks in control. Face off here. Getting ready to commence. Face off up in the air, and it's going to go to one of the long poles there of Anne Arundel County. Goal was scored by Sophia Michael. That's her second of the game, her 5th of the season. And Arundel County again in possession of it in the Knights attacking zone. Ball's loose down there. Picked up by an Essex player. And now they're trying to get something going here. But the ball comes out of the stick there, and it's on the turf. Picked back up by the Riverhawks. Working around. There's going to be a whistle, however. And Arundel County is going to retain possession of the ball, looks like. Waiting on the signal from the referee to get this free shot here started. Hands up, play resumes, shots on goal! And it looks like Anne Arundel County has scored again. Just waiting to get the signal. Or it might be a stick issue of some sort. Trying to figure out exactly what the problem is, but I see the referee holding up what looks to be an Anne Arundel County player's stick. They're trying to figure out exactly what's going on, but so far, we have seen a fantastic game from the Anne Arundel County Riverhawks. They've come out here and really taken control and quieted the CCBC Essex crowd. Coming out, jumping out to this early 7-1 lead, which has now been made official 8-1 lead, as there was indeed a goal scored there on that shot attempt. Going to get the official word as to who exactly scored the goal. But regardless, it's now a 7-goal lead, as the Riverhawks lead 8-1 with 20:23 to go here in the first half of play. And there's been a substitution there from Essex. Play is getting ready to resume here with the face-off. Face-offs. Goal was scored by Angelina Moran. Angelina Horan for the Riverhawks. Speaking of, they have possession of the ball again in the zone of the Knights. As the clock is continuing to run here, as we're waiting on play to resume, there's 19:45 to go in the first half of play. 8-1 Riverhawks in the lead. Signal from the referee, and play will resume here. And play's resumed. Working it around. The backside is going to go out of bounds, but Anne Arundel will have possession of it. Working it around the outer ring, being pestered. Nothing doing there. It's a little fake going back out. Center again, inside. Shots on, but picked up by Stamball. She's going to get it out to one of her teammates out here on the far right side of the field, or near side of the field. Working the ball around. Inside. That's one goal, and the Riverhawks have scored once again. It is now 9-1 with 18:34 to go in the first half of play. These goals are coming hard, quick and early on. This is very impressive showing from the Riverhawks offense. That's for sure. And we'll get you confirmation on the goal here in a minute. But just know it's now 9-1 Anne Arundel County in the lead. And the face-off is almost set. Referee's getting the players all set up and ready to go. Face-off's going to go to the Knights. D'Amico in possession of it. That goal was scored by Angelina Horan. That's her second of the game. As another stoppage in play, but the Knights are going to retain possession. Checking the stick, making sure everything is all right. And here we go. Play's resumed now. Would have had a shot had she held on to it. Unfortunately, nothing doing, but the Knights will retain possession here on the backside behind the Arundel County net. Play is set to resume. Working her way inside. Shots on goal! But corralled by a teammate behind the net. So very nice way to be, right place at the right time there. Working it back out up top, setting things up again. It's inside here. Nothing doing. We have a whistle, but the ball's loose, and Arundel County had possession of it. Working all the way downfield by herself pretty much. Now we have the whistle and the referee pointing to the Essex side, so it looks like they will get possession of the ball. Indeed, they will here. Players rather quickly here, and Knights in possession of it. Passing it back, working it around the left side of the net here is CCBC Essex. Trying to find somebody open. Nobody's there, though. Going inside. Corbett Fennicle almost had a shot on goal there, but was stopped. And now Arundel has possession of it. Working it down the middle of the field. And there's a timeout there, looks like. Yes, indeed. It's a timeout. Arundel County will resume play shortly, but Arundel has the 9-1 lead with 16:09 to go in the first half of play. So far, we have seen a ton of offense from the Riverhawks. The Knights have struggled, but they've shown flashes of that offense. They've gotten the ball inside of the Riverhawks zone on numerous occasions. They've had a few shots on goal, just none of them falling except for the one in goal earlier from Mackenzie Lane. She scored the first and only goal of the game for the Knights so far. And if you're Essex at this point, again, it all starts on defense. You're going to have to find some way to slow down this high-octane Riverhawk offense. And if you can do that, I think you'll have a very good chance of getting back into the game. But you're going to have to do that and score quickly and in bunches as well, because that's one thing the Riverhawks have done really well so far. As they got their first goal within the first 2 minutes of play. And since then, they just haven't let up off the gas. But there's still plenty of time to go. We play 30-minute halves here, so there's still plenty of time to get back into this game. Coach Candace Schroeder for the Knights got to be telling her girls, again, you've got plenty of time left in this. This game's not over yet. Sure, you're down 8, but you've got time. You guys can do this. And if you can keep the positive energy as a team and don't let the negative feelings of being down and trailing get to you, that'll help your play overall. But the teams are coming back out onto the field, and play is getting ready to resume. we're waiting on a spot here. Play is going to resume. Anne Arundel in possession of it. Got to be careful to not go over and back here. Here we go, good pass. Working it all the way in by herself. Shot. Shot's on goal, and that one's going to find the back of the net again. That bottom right corner this time is where it goes. And it's 10-1 Anne Arundel County. It's 15:43 to go in the first half. We will get you the info on who scored the goal momentarily. But it's 10-1 Riverhawks. And this is not what you were expecting in your home opener if you're a CCBC fan. But there's still plenty of time to get back in this game, folks. This play is getting ready to resume here with this face-off. Ref hands up, hands down. Face-off. It's going to go to the Knights, but back to Anne Arundel. It's a quick lose possession of the ball. That goal was scored by Mariah Scott of Anne Arundel County, the freshman from Severna Park, Maryland. But now CCBC here in the attacking zone. But ball's going to go to Anne Arundel County. She swarmed in the corner, trapped there, looking to find something. Then just found a space as the goalkeeper comes out from her area, grabs the ball, and picks it up. Nice job knocking the ball away there. That's what you got to do. You got to get more aggressive on defense. Clog up those passing lanes. Nicely done. Now the Riverhawks are back in control of this one, though. And they're working it down the field. Ball came out. Still loose. Picked up by Essex, though. Back in the midfield now. Working it up the far sideline here. Coming back. Coming back mid. Pass off. Slow the pace up here. Exactly. Set it up. Set up your offense here. You've got plenty of time. Working it behind the net here. Going inside, nothing too good there. No real angle to get that shot off as he was being pestered there by a Riverhawk defender. But the Knights will retain possession. Here we go, working it behind the net. Shot. Nothing there, nothing doing. Thought about the shot, though. Decided the smarter thing to do was take it back out and reset. Nothing doing there, and looks like Essex may have one of the many free attempts that Arundel had. Looks like they will here. Waiting on the signal. From the referee, waiting on the signal here, getting everyone set. And here we go. Shots on. And there is a goal for CCBC. They finally get one back here as it's a 10-2 lead. They are now down 8. This could be the start of a run. Goal was scored by Madison D'Amico. That's her first goal of the game. One of the many freshmen on the team gets her first goal of the game on her first shot. So just like Mackenzie Lane, first shot, first goal. It's now a 10-2 Riverhawk lead. Can the Knights begin their resurgence here in this one? They do so by winning the faceoff here. Lost ball on the turf. Trying to pick it up here. They do. And play is resumed here with Essex in possession of the ball. Working it around the right side, coming back center now. Spin move, pass inside. No shot though, turned over. As now the Riverhawks will take possession and go on their run. Middle of the field's wide open there. Shots on goal. And there's another goal scored by the Riverhawks. They have this innate ability to just respond so quickly to whatever you do. And that's been the story. Every time Essex has scored a goal, the Riverhawks come right back with one of their own in a matter of seconds or minutes, it seems. It's now 11-2. And that goal was scored by Mariah Scott. That's her second of the game. We have 11-11 to go in the first half of play, and the Anne Arundel County Riverhawks lead the CCBC Essex Knights 11-2. As the faceoff is getting ready to happen once again. Lights are coming on here as the sky is getting a bit darker. These girls now play under lights, and Anne Arundel County has shown that they can play really well when the lights turn on and the game really gets going. (11-2) lead here. Riverhawks trying to work it back inside the circle. They take it back out up top and reset things here. Working their way inside and around the back there of the net. Shots on goal. And it finds its home in the back of the net once again. 12-2 here at CCBC Essex. As with that goal, they're back up 10 again on the Riverhawks. And they scored that goal just a few minutes after scoring that 11th goal. So again, the quick strike capability of this Riverhawk team has come out in force tonight.
Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 26 seconds.
Who scored that goal? The last one. Yeah. I missed it. I was talking. Play is resumed here. And Arundel County back in possession of it. Goal was scored by Alyssa Barnella O'Toole of the Riverhawks. And again, it's 12-2 here. As Anne Arundel back in possession. Working it around the right side of the goal. Coming back middle. Goes inside. Shot. Nothing doing there as it goes wide. But the Riverhawks retain possession of it. And there was another goal scored there. 13-2. Clock's going to keep running here. It's 8:40 to go in the first half. 13-2, Riverhawks up. We're getting ready for another draw. Goal was scored by Emily Kane. That's her fourth in this one. (13-2) Riverhawks up in this one as the draw is getting ready to happen. Controlled here by Essex for a second, but Anne Arundel gets it back under control, and they're moving quickly here. Looking to keep the pressure on. And Arundel working it around loose, but picked up. Picked up by Essex, and here we go. They're on the attack here. Making the long run by herself, it seems. No one stopped her until she got us about the 30-yard line here on the football field. And play is going to be stopped here for a moment. But it's going to get ready to resume here again. And here we go. Shots on goal. And we're trying to get confirmation as the clock continues to run. But it looks indeed, and there is the third goal of the game for the Essex Knights. Looked to be Moran who put that one in the back of the net. It was Corbett Fennicle there scoring the goal. Corbett Fennicle's getting her goal. And it's now 13-3. The Knights have it back to within 10 with 5:50 to go in this one, in the first half of this one. As for those of you watching at home, the time is a bit delayed, but Anne Arundel's back after a save there by Stanball. Being pestered, trapped in the corner with nowhere to go. Anne Arundel trying to make some space here. Set up their offense. They're inside. Shots on goal, and it's good. Finds the bottom of the net. Make it 14-3 now. Riverhawks in the lead. As the clock is going to continue to tick time away. There's 4:45 to go in the first half of this one. Jacqueline Hammelrick scored that goal as her first of the contest. 4:30 left in the first half of play. It's 14-3, Anne Arundel Riverhawks. As the draw goes to the Riverhawks. They've dominated this facet of the game. They've won a multitude of these draws, and that has allowed them to quickly get down the field and score in rapid succession. Seems like every time they win a faceoff, they get a goal on that same possession. And there's another one. There's another goal for Anne Arundel. As they are continuing to pour it on. It's 15-3 now. Now, Alyssa Barnella O'Toole scored that goal. It's 15-3 with 3 minutes to go in the first half of play. Anne Arundel only needs 5 more goals, and they will have tied their goal scoring from last contest of 20. Story in this one so far has been the ability of Anne Arundel to use their quick offense to really get things going in their favor. CCBC, they have shown flashes of quick offense of their own, as they have 3 goals to show for it. Shot, nothing doing there. And Arundel's going to get it back, though. Back out here to the middle. Deeks by the defender. Shots on goal. And that one's going to find the back of the net. It's now 16-3. Arundel in control with 1:25 to go in the first half of play. As now at this point the clock is going to continue to bleed off. (16-3) Anne Arundel in the lead. Hand up draw. Goal scored by Sophia Michael. That's her third of the game. So that's going to give her a 6 on the season. Final minute of play in the first half. As Anne Arundel still in the lead, 16-3. And the Knights are going to get a chance here to get a goal before halftime. Looks like as they're in possession of it. Moving it around, trying to find something here. There's 20 seconds left in the first half. Shot. Fake the shot. As play is going to stop. And it looks like that's going to just about wrap it up for the first half of play here. They're not going to have enough time to get anything going here. As there's the buzzer that sounds for the first half of play. And so far in this one, Anne Arundel is up on the Essex Knights 16-3. We will be right back with the second half of action. Or maybe not. We're trying to get some sort of confirmation. Maybe they're going to let Essex get one more chance here. Looks like, yes, they will indeed have one more shot here. Shots on! And it looks like nothing doing there. As, yep, that is indeed halftime. So, the Riverhawks in the lead, 16-3. I'm Byron Reed. We will be right back with the second half of action here at CCBC Essex. And welcome back here to CCBC Essex, where after one half, the score is Arundel 16, CCBC Essex 3. The teams have switched sides now. Goalies are switching sides. CCBC will now be going left to right, while Arundel will be going right to left. And we saw in the first half a multitude of goals in quick fashion be put up by the Riverhawks. Now that the team that switched sides, we'll see if this right goal will be as kind to the Knights and they can work their way back in this one, as they actually have possession here to start the second half, winning the draw. Skies are getting darker, it's getting colder down in the field. It's cold up here in the booth as well, but here we go, as there's a loose ball and it's being mauled around there from both teams. They're going to give it to Arundel on the pickup. Running down the mid part of the field. Inside. Looks to be another goal scored there from Arundel. Just waiting on the official confirmation there for the goal. And it is indeed another one scored for the Riverhawks. 17-3, Riverhawks in the lead. As the quick strike ability of this team continues to show itself, as we just got underway here in the second half and there's already a goal scored. That one scored by Haran just 54 seconds into the second half of play. 17-3, 28-10 left in the second half. Riverhawks in the lead. As we've got the draw coming up here. Hand up, whistle blows. Draw is won by the Riverhawks, making their way downfield on the fast break. Nothing doing there, as we're going to get a quick stoppage, but play is going to resume rather quickly here, I imagine. And the clock at this point is going to keep running for the rest of the game. Just waiting here on play to resume, and as I said earlier, the Riverhawks have come out here and done a really good job of scoring quickly. And yet, play is going to resume here. Once everyone gets set, hand up from the referee. Whistle blow. And Arundel's going to decide to back it out here and set their offense up instead of going in for the attack like they have been doing previously. But it's probably the smart decision here. You know, you're up big at this point. You want to keep the clock running as much as you possibly can, even though the clock's going to run the rest of the way in this one. But Arundel's working their way inside here. And there's another goal for the Riverhawks. It's now going to be 18-3. Arundel. we'll get your confirmation here on the goal here shortly. But there's 25-25 to go in the game. Alyssa Barnella O'Toole was the recipient of that one. That gives her the hat trick on the game. 18-3 Riverhawks in the lead. 25 minutes left to go in the contest. As we're just about set for another draw here. And Essex wins this one. Gonna go downfield, back it up, slow it up for a minute. Just pass over. Really inside. Taking it around the right side. Gonna swing it back around left now. Back towards the middle of the field. They go inside. Nothing doing and stolen away. The goalkeeper is going to take it. But she's got to get back. She manages to get back in time before a shot can come towards the goal. And play resumes here. And run another possession as Stamball brings it out and over to the Riverhawks, who are now running down the field towards Essex side again. And that was a really quick sequence of events as the Riverhawks took it down the field in a matter of seconds and got their 19th goal of the game. Alyssa Barnell O'Toole gets her 4th of the game with that one. 19-3 Riverhawks, 22:45 to go. If you're watching at home, the time is on a bit of a delay, just so you know. Regardless, Anna Arundel's in control of this one. As we're going to get set here for the draw. As the clock continues to tick-tock away. In this one, lights are becoming brighter down on the field. It's going to start to get colder down there. I want to do a lot more moving around. They say you start moving around and you start getting warmer. As someone who's played baseball, I would have to disagree a little bit with that. It's still cold, regardless of what you're doing out there on the field, running, whatever it may be. When it's cold, it's cold. But the cold does not seem to be impacting either team's play a whole lot. As now we have Anna Arundel in possession of the ball here. Beats her mark, but passes it around the left side. Working it around, getting things set up. Trying to figure out something here, but there are Essex defenders in the area swarming to the ball. Doing a really nice job here of defense. Not giving them any good angles to get a shot off. But that one is going to find the back of the net. Stanball gave it a reach. Couldn't get anything on that one. And that's going to be the 20th goal of the game for the Riverhawks, as they now lead 20-3 with 20 minutes left to go in the game.
Time of goal, 9 minutes, 21 seconds.
Who scored that? Did you see it? Score. Who scored the goal? What's the number? It's all good. With the draw here, won by Arundel. We're going again here, 20-3, 19-20 to go in the contest. Arundel slowing the pace down. They've always got somebody behind the net, just making sure that if a ball comes that way, they can get to it and work it around. I like to do that a lot. They like to do that a lot, I've seen so far in this one. And they're just taking their time, trying to find something here. It's now on that far right corner of the field. Working it back left side, near side now. Going in, trapped by defenders, but back out here towards the middle. Shots on. That's what they're doing down there, though, is it looks like there'll be a shot attempt here coming from Arundel. Waiting on the signal from the referee. There's the whistle going inside. And the shot clock has run out. So Essex will take possession. And they'll get a full 90 seconds on the shot clock here, as the Knights make their way down into the zone of the Riverhawks. And there's 16:50 to go in the contest with a 20-3 Riverhawk lead. Stoppage in play, waiting on the referee. Referee gave a signal. Shots on goal. And there is another goal for the Knights. That's their fourth goal of the game. We'll get you confirmation on who scored the goal here in a minute. Keeping the positive energy up, I like it. Despite being down big, you've got to keep that energy up. Keep the positive vibes going. That will pay dividends down the road here. It's a long season, folks. $15.50 to go in the contest. 20-4 with that goal from the Knights. As we're getting ready for the draw. Draw one by Essex now.
Essex goal scored by number 12, Alexis Pinnacle.
Corbett Fenico getting her second goal of the game. And now the Knights back in possession of the ball in Riverhawk territory. A lot of congestion going on in the middle, trying to find a shot. Not a lot happening there. As Deanna Vallerine is going to go back and corral the ball. But it's going to go back to the Knights. And they have a good chance here to get another goal very quickly. Set up here in the middle, all waiting on the reset. Hand up from the referee, waiting signal. And there's the signal going in. Shot on goal. Nothing doing, though. The save was made there by Vallerine. And now Anna Arundel on the counterattack. Making quick work of things here. All the way down. Shots on goal. Nothing doing there. As the ball is now in behind the net. Now back out here to the left side. Making a move inside. Decides to go all the way right. And find a teammate. Now working it back inside. Spin move going around. Essex again playing good defense here, but that shot's going to find the back of the net, and another goal here has been scored by the Riverhawks. That's 21-4. Caitlin Shivers got her a goal in this one. That's her first of the game. The sophomore from Pasadena, Maryland. It's 21-4. Riverhawks in the lead with 12:10 to go in this one. As the clock's going to continue to tick down here in this contest. Waiting on the draw here as the players are getting themselves set up and ready to go. And there's the draw, and it's going to go to the Knights, as they're going to get possession of it and make a quick run down the field, looking to answer right back with a goal of their own. Deciding to take it outside the circle and reset things here. 11:15 to go in this one. Knights looking to get another score as they turn around. There's a whistle before the shot, looks like. And we are waiting on the reset here as Essex will have the ball in prime position here, right in the middle, on the outside of the crease here. But the save was made by Vallerine. Riverhawks will take possession of it now. But it's coming back to Essex. Ball's loose in the middle of the field there. Picked up by Arundel. Trying to see exactly what has transpired down there and what's going to happen here. And Arundel in possession of it now. It's going to go out of bounds. Knights are going to get it now and try and work quickly here as they have the advantage with a person inside. And there's 75 seconds on the shot clock, so plenty of time to get a shot off. But you've got to find something here. We've reached the 8:55 mark of this one. 21-4. And Arundel in the lead. Play resumes here. Essex in possession of it. Play has been stopped for a brief moment. And again, CCBC Essex here with an opportunity to get another goal. Trim the lead down just a little bit. Play resumes. That's not a goal, but another save by Valerian. And she's going to walk it out just a little bit, trying to find someone to give it off to. And now she's going to take off. But it's right back to Essex. And that was a long pass that went errant. No one was in the area to corral it. And the Riverhawks will take over. Being chased by defenders here. Now Valerian gives it up. Long pass, but Knights are going to take it here and look to score. Off the transition after the turnover there. 7-minute mark here, 21-4. Riverhawks in the lead. That's inside, but nothing's doing there. Gets bumped by two defenders inside the circle. It resumes here. No one inside. Nothing doing there, but loose ball. A lot of bodies over there trying to gain possession of it. Sticks being waved around, trying to knock the ball loose. Essex going to get possession of it. On the run. It's inside. Going to back it out to the far right side, but now there's a chance here, possibly. 5:45 to go in this one. 21-4 Anne Arundel. It's a fresh 90 on the shot clock as the Riverhawks take possession of it, but it's Loose now. And get it back. On the long run. Ball's knocked away and on the ground, but again. And I'm just going to have control. There's a whistle. And there is a timeout on the field. So we have 5:15 to go in this one. The Riverhawks lead 21-4. It's been a good day if you are an Anne Arundel fan. The Knights have had some positives. Again, they scored 4 goals. So that is something to hang your hat on. And they have played really good defense here in the second half as well. Despite being down by a large amount, they have played fantastic defense in the second half. Really keeping the goals to a minimum. And that's always something you want to see for your next game. At this point, you're just trying to work on things for the next one. The fundamentals and all that other business. Get it all cleaned up for your next contest. Starting to get a little bit colder now, as it's coming up on almost 7 o'clock here in the area. Play is getting ready to resume here after the timeout, and here we go. And run of the possession of after the timeout. Essex players swarming to the ball. That's fantastic defense, and they're going to get a turnover as a result. Here we go on the long run. Making away with the field. No one's stopping. No one's getting a hand in her face. But eventually, she is stopped. And there's 4:30 to go in this one. As play resumes here on the far side of the field, there's a battle for possession going on down there. Ballerine stolen and shot on goal. Nothing doing there, however. Unfortunately, couldn't find the back of the net. But what an effort regardless, though. Reaching up high, picking off the pass from Ballerine, and almost making her pay for coming out of her net. That's that defense that I was talking about. Now Anne Arundel here in control of the ball. On that far right side of the field. Trying to find something here. Working it around the left side, near side of the field. Pass inside. Back out and it's loose. Going way out of bounds. Now there's 2:40 left in the game. 21-4, Riverhawks in the lead. But the Knights are looking to cut into it a little bit here as they have possession of it. They've got the ball on the Riverhawks side of the field now. On the run inside. Takes it back out and passes behind the goalpost for a teammate. Wrapping it around the back side of the net. 2 minutes to go in this one. Knights looking for something here. Being patient, working it around the right side, the far side of the field, back towards the middle. Got by the defender with a nice deke inside. And it looks like that one did find the back of the net. Waiting on the official confirmation, and yes, it did. That's Corbett Finnicle's third goal of the game. That will get her the hat trick in this one. And it's going to be 21-5 Riverhawks with just a minute to go in this one. The clock's going to continue to tick away here. Alexis Corbett Finnicle, have yourself a game, young lady. Very nice, very nicely done in this one, getting the hat trick. As now we've got the draw coming up with just 35 seconds to go. As the clock is going to continue to tick away here. There's the draw. It's going to go to Essex. Looking to get one more here, possibly. Working quick here. And they do just that. Striking quick, fast, and in a hurry there. Score by Hunter Giangrasso, and that's going to do it here in this one. The Riverhawks take the win in a 21-6 win against the CCBC Essex Knights. Riverhawks move to 2-0 on the season, while the Knights fall to 0-1 on their young season. Again, it's going to be a long season, folks. Thank you all for tuning in to this one. And until next time, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful evening.